Doug Schwartz from Executive Limousine New York. I'm here with Randy Bussey from Workforce Development Group. I hope you appreciate these informative little videos that we send you from time to time. Randy, we're going to talk about customer service skills today and how you answer the telephone. Is there any 6-word mantra that you can give us or some special phrase that we will use? Because sometimes when I call either of the operators on the phone and they answer the phone, limousines, and they can't be bothered, how can we get past that, and how can we reel more customers in?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you asked. The way you answer the phone is the most important thing, because if you delight me, I'm going to stay on the line. But if you're scaring me with the limousines, I'm probably not going to go further with the conversation. So what you want to do is you want to identify the name of the company, you want to identify your name, and you want to do it with a smile. So it's going to sound like this. Thank you for calling Executive Limousine. This is Randy. How can I help you? And that's going to invite the person to, continue with the conversation.
That's terrific, I can tell already. Let me take you into the reservations area, and we'll chat with Celia. You've trained her before, because you've trained most of my reservation people. So come on, let's go inside, and we'll talk some more.
Hi, Celia. How you doing?
Hi, Randy. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. So, how are things going with answering the phone? That's the most important part of the conversation.
Well, we've been very busy, and make sure that we smile when we're on the phone, and really engage the customer in what they're doing, and care about what kind of service they need, and ask them questions, and really listen to the answers.
Okay, and so most times when the phone rings, Celia, I know you're not sitting here, twiddling your thumbs, doing nothing. You're in the middle of doing something. So how do you get from whatever it is you're engrossed in to getting onto the line with the customer and being so totally engaged with what they're telling you?
Well, our job is to make the customer happy, so anything else that's going on has to be completely stopped once that phone rings. Anything else, the drivers, the emails, that can all wait. The customer is the number one, and you really have to make sure that you're not doing anything else when you're speaking to them. A lot of times I even write things down as I'm talking to them, what they're saying, so I know that I'm getting all the information correct.
Well, that's a great idea, because you know what? I want to feel like when I'm calling you that it's all about me, right? This is my dime, my phone call, and if you're not going to give me the time and attention that I need, I'm going to find another company that's going to do that. So I appreciate the fact that you're making me the priority. Customers want to feel like they are important, and when you make them feel that way, they're actually going to reward you with their business.
I would definitely agree with that. I've had much experience that way, where a customer, I said we're not the we're not the cheapest company, but they're using us because they felt so comfortable on the phone, because I made them feel comfortable and personal.
Right. And when you have a relationship with a customer who you've been doing business with for a while, it's a lot easier to speak with them in a friendly way. But when you have a brand new person on the line, you've never spoken with them before, how do you get them to feel comfortable with you so that they want to give you the business?
Well, it's important that you say your name, you ask theirs, and you really need to speak to them like a person, and ask them questions about what they're doing, not just for the information to get them a quote or to book the job, but really ask them, you're going on vacation, you're going to Disney, that sounds great. You want to connect with them on a personal level.
Right. Customers, when they are looking for limousine service, they have an awful lot of choices as to who to do business with. And often they make their decision not based on price. A lot of people think that price is so important, but you and I both know that we don't always shop price. And it's about the experience and the way that somebody makes us feel that helps us make that buying decision. So if you can make the customers feel really comfortable with you, and you give them the feeling that you're interested in them and you want to take care and make sure that everything's just right for them, they are going to give you their business. It's really not hard. It's being genuine in your conversation with them. Don't you agree?
I would definitely agree with that. Absolutely. You get, positive response from the customers when you really do engage them.
Right. And today they may be calling for a $100 ride to the airport, but next month they may be calling with a $2,000 wedding job. And so we need to ensure that every call that we get, no matter what the value of it is, that we're treating that customer with just as much enthusiasm and passion as we would as if they were, you know, a $5,000 customer, because you never know when they're going to turn into that $5,000 customer.
And that is certainly true, and we've had that experience many times here, where you get somebody in the car one time and they turn into one of our greatest customers.
Right.
So it is very important.
Well, it sounds like you're using a lot of the skills and techniques that we've talked about in some of our coaching sessions, so I'm glad to hear that it's translating into more business for Executive Limousine.
It definitely is. Thank you very much, Randy.
Okay, no problem. Good to see you again.
Nice seeing you.
Okay, Doug.
Randy, I thank you. I want to give everybody some information. Randy is from Workforce Development Group. You can friend her on Facebook. If you'd like to reach her, you can contact me. Fill out this box to the right with your name and email address. I want you to take one or two things that you heard here today, put it into play, and send me an email about it. Thanks again, Randy, Celia, Doug Schwartz from Executive Limousine, New York. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.